Hey guys, my name is Dennis. Welcome back. It is time to talk about the idea. I think one video ago I did mention that me and my friend Enos are starting a business, but I haven't really explained what this business is about or what are we gonna do. And I'm pretty sure you guys are curious if you guys care enough. I have seen some crazy suggestions in the comments, so that was pretty fun. I liked it. If you didn't remember, our business is gonna be called Experiments, and this is the logo over here. The logo part was actually the hardest part because we wanted a specific one. It's gonna be oriented to the kids, as you can probably tell, and it's gonna be about science, as you can probably tell by the I letter. So it had to be interactive enough, but not overly too crazy. So I think what we chose was pretty good. Now we just gotta make sure that our design code of our company is according to the logo, because we did it separately. So our website has to match, our booklets have to match, and so on. Somebody mentioned in the comments that I might be opening a science center here in Australia. Guys, I wish. I really do, because there's not a single science center in Sydney. How is that even a thing? The nearest one is in Canberra, which is like 3 hours away. Whoever doesn't know me personally, science center is a big thing for me, because I used to work for one for like 3 or 4 years back in Estonia. Guys, I gotta tell you, that was the best time of my life. I truly enjoyed it. Every day I performed in front of hundreds of people. I used to travel to different countries. I visited 3, 4 countries. I was working with animals, I was working with people, I got to do explosions in front of people, I got to electrocute people. That was really fun. I was in a commercial, and probably my biggest achievement, I had my own TV show on Estonian national television. That's pretty cool. That workplace is probably the most unique workplace on planet Earth. But also it felt like family. I used to come to work even without me being rostered, because all my friends were there. I was just hanging out there. It was literally just our hanging out place. And then sometimes when I used to hang out, I also happened to get paid. That was perfect. So probably just because I used to work there, I have sort of science and sciencey entertainment in my heart. And that is why we wanted to sort of wrap our business around. Okay. Now here comes the idea. Listen up. We will try and sell science to kids and their parents. And it's gonna be done in form of experiments. So we're gonna basically be providing all the necessary for an experiment. So all the instructions, all the tools, all the chemicals if needed, everything will be provided. It is gonna be a subscription plan. So let's say it's just an assumption. Let's say we're gonna do 5 experiments per month for $30 or $40. To be fair, that was our initial plan, to do the subscription box month by month, but then some illness thing happened. What could it be? And then we thought, well, we don't have much time, let's do it now. So instead of subscription boxes, we thought that we're gonna do this one big, mega massive box with 25 experiments that we're gonna then ship to the family. We thought that's especially necessary during current times because everybody's in lockdown, nobody can exit their house. What about an educational entertainment like this? Kids will love it, parents will appreciate it, teachers will probably like it as well. Perfect. But as COVID hit, we got hit as well, so we got stood down, and then I lost a job, and then basically we didn't have enough money to launch it. But now I still don't have enough money. However, just because we're doing month to month, it requires less effort and less funds to start up. All right, so what have we done so far? So far we have identified around 25 experiments, potential experiments. We try to categorize them by sort of topics, so each box would potentially have their own theme. We've also brought every single material for those 25 experiments. We have a big pile of those waiting for us to try and pack them. We've also tested most of them, and we've also written the instructions for all of them and have them double-checked, triple-checked and corrected by native English-speaking people. And last but not least, it's very important to do a competition research, so we have done it a lot. So there are a couple of companies that do similar things in Australia, but they supply already DIY products, and this is not what we are aiming for. There is one company in Estonia that does it. I know them personally, I hope they won't be too mad at me, but to be fair, I had this idea for ages now, and the fact that those guys did it made me think that I can do it as well. Picking those experiments was not too hard because obviously I had to do them a lot. I did it sometimes even twice a day. That wasn't a big problem. What's next? There are a couple of things that we have to do first, and the most important part, we have to analyze the price, because the super mega box with 25 experiments, we're planning to do it for $200, but then we dropped it to about $150 150, I think. We did our calculations, we added 60% margin, so it turned around to be about 150, I think. Look, 150 seems like a lot of money, but then again, you gotta think about how much value do you actually get for this money. 25 experiments will keep the kid busy for days, especially when you can redo the experiments over and over and over. Then we actually have to create our platform on where we're gonna sell it. So a website. We created a Shopify account, probably that's the best because I have some experience in Shopify and that would be easier for us because I know how to use it. Then again, it's marketing. Now with marketing, obviously it's gonna be Instagram. Previously, I have launched a business that went off purely from Instagram. So I think we can do it again, but also it has to be Facebook marketing, Google AdSense, probably, we'll see. And one more thing that we were thinking to do is just going around schools and childcares, doing some science shows, doing some science tricks, science experiments, depending on the kid, and promoting it in this way to parents mainly. Last but not least, we do have a plan to release like a kit for schools, just one experiment, but provide materials for this experiment for about, how many, like 20 kids? Create sort of like a lesson that we can then sell to schools. That's in plan after we are more or less set. I think this is everything that I needed to tell you. If you guys have any questions, comments are open, ask me, I'll try to answer. And that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you did learn something new from it. Make sure to subscribe because I do post here every third day. That means that I will see you in exactly 3 days. Until then, stay awesome. Goodbye.